A single fragrance changed my life. I know that sounds dramatic, maybe even a little crazy. How can a smell actually change someone's entire trajectory? But stick with me for the next 50 minutes because I'm about to tell you a story that might just change how you think about the bottles sitting on your dresser. This isn't just about perfume. This is about passion discovery and how one blind buy during lockdown led to a complete transformation. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jesse and I'm glad you clicked on this video. You're about to hear about 5 incredible fragrances, but more importantly, you're going to understand why scent is so much more powerful than we give it credit for. Let me take you back to where it all started. Picture this. It's 2020. We're all stuck at home and I'm scrolling through TikTok like everyone else. My fragrance game at this point, pretty basic. I had my Polo Blue for summer, maybe some Acqua di Gio for special occasions. Nothing fancy, nothing that really made me feel different when I wore it. I was just another guy buying whatever smelled decent at Macy's. Then I saw this video. Some guy talking about smelling like the Prince of Dubai. He's going on about this fragrance called Penhaligon's Halfeti, describing it like it was liquid gold. The way he talked about it, the passion in his voice, something clicked. I'd never heard anyone describe a fragrance like that before. Now, Halfeti isn't cheap. We're talking about a proper niche fragrance here, inspired by this exotic Turkish village known for its rare black roses. The price tag made me hesitate for weeks, but lockdown had me feeling reckless and honestly, what else was I going to spend money on? When that package arrived, I remember holding the bottle, looking at the deep burgundy liquid inside. Penhaligon's Halfeti opens with this incredible burst of bergamot and grapefruit, but it's immediately warmed by saffron and cardamom. It's like walking into a spice market, but elegant, refined, and here's where things get interesting. That first spray changed everything. The Bulgarian rose and jasmine in the heart created this lush, almost royal feeling, but it's the base that really got me. Oud, leather, amber, and cedar. It was complex in a way I'd never experienced. It evolved on my skin for hours, telling a different story every time I caught a whiff. I realized right then that these expensive niche fragrances were where it's at. This wasn't just cologne. This was art. This was confidence in a bottle. Every time I wore Halfeti, I felt different. More sophisticated, more mysterious. People noticed, but that's just the beginning. That single bottle opened the floodgates. For the next 4 years, I went on this wild ride of blind buying a fragrance every single week. And let me tell you, it got expensive fast. Some were absolute masterpieces that justified every penny. Others, well, let's just say I learned the hard way that not every expensive bottle is worth it. My friend Marcus used to joke that my apartment was starting to look like a Sephora stockroom. He wasn't wrong. I had hits, I had misses, and I had a lot of buyer's remorse. That's when I discovered fragrance trading. Trading became its own addiction, but a fun one. There's this whole underground community of fragrance enthusiasts buying, selling, and swapping bottles. It's like a secret society where everyone speaks in notes and accords. Learning to navigate this world taught me more about fragrance than any YouTube video ever could. Here's the part most people don't know. I noticed there wasn't much content on TikTok about fragrance trading. Everyone was doing reviews, but nobody was showing the real side of collecting. The deals, the steals, the community aspect. So I started making videos about my trading experiences. One video took off. It was about Halfeti, actually. I was showing how I'd found a rare vintage bottle through trading, and something about that video resonated with people. Thousands of views turned into hundreds of thousands. Comments started flooding in from people sharing their own fragrance stories. That viral moment led to a collaboration with a fragrance company. They wanted to create their own version of that Prince of Dubai vibe. The collaboration completely changed my life financially, and it all traced back to that first blind buy of Halfeti. Now here's the twist. Why did Halfeti have such a profound impact? Was it really just the scent itself? I've thought about this a lot, and I think it was the experience of discovery. That moment when you realize there's this whole world of olfactory artistry you never knew existed. But Halfeti isn't the only game changer out there. let me tell you about 4 other fragrances that have that same transformative power. Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad is pure sophistication. This is what happens when you blend regal oud with smoky incense and leather, then add this unexpected tart raspberry note. It's wrapped in amber, patchouli, and musk. When I first tried this, I felt like I was walking through a desert at sunset. Mysterious and powerful, it projects confidence and depth in a way that's almost intimidating. This fragrance doesn't just announce your presence, it commands respect. It gets even better. Dior Sauvage Elixir takes everything you think you know about the Sauvage line and turns it up to 11. This is the darkest, most intense version they've ever made. It starts with that familiar grapefruit punch, but then unfolds into fresh lavender before settling into this incredible base of sweet woods, licorice, and spices. It's like walking into the most luxurious barbershop that ever existed. I discovered this one through a sample swap, and within 5 minutes of wearing it, I knew I needed a full bottle. Amouage Reflection 45 is pure artistry. With 45% perfume, oil concentration, this isn't just a fragrance, it's an experience. The spicy opening of benzoin and pink pepper gives way to this textured floral heart with neroli and jasmine. But it's the base that really shines. Sandalwood, myrrh, frankincense. It's creamy, buttery, and exudes this quiet confidence that's absolutely magnetic. A friend introduced me to this at a fragrance meetup, and I've been obsessed ever since. You're not going to believe this part. And then there's Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. This is probably Tom Ford's most iconic creation for a reason. Rich tobacco leaf meets spicy vanilla in this opulent gourmand masterpiece. There's cacao and tonka bean in the heart, creating this sensation like you're sitting in an old-world gentleman's club with a glass of aged whiskey. It's warm, spicy sweet, and irresistibly rich. The first time I wore this was to a winter wedding, and I still get compliments from people who remember that night. So what does that really mean for you? Each of these fragrances marks a different period, a different mood, a different version of yourself. Halfeti represents discovery and transformation. Ombre Nomad is about power and mystery. Sauvage Elixir brings out that confident magnetic energy. Reflection 45 is quite luxurious and sophisticated. Tobacco Vanille is warmth and timeless elegance. The truth is, fragrance is memory, it's emotion, it's confidence. When you find that one scent that really speaks to you, it doesn't just change how you smell, it changes how you feel, how you carry yourself, how others perceive you, and what happened next might surprise you. These aren't just products on a shelf. They're catalysts. They're conversation starters. They're confidence boosters. They're time machines that can transport you back to specific moments, people, and experiences. Maybe your transformation won't come from a blind buy during lockdown. Maybe it'll be a sample from a friend, a discovery at a department store, or a recommendation from a video like this one, but I guarantee you, there's a fragrance out there waiting to change your perspective. Think about it. What fragrance memories do you have? Maybe it's your father's aftershave, or a perfume that reminds you of someone special. Maybe you haven't found yours yet, but you're curious enough to start looking. I want to hear your stories. Drop a comment below and tell me about a fragrance that changed something for you. Whether it's confidence, a career path, a relationship, or just how you see yourself. Share your life-changing scent story, because I read every single comment, and these stories inspire the content I create. The power of scent is real. It's transformative, and your journey might be just one spray away. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, smell and feel good. Stay fragrant.